all I gotta say is Mechon are like have the coolest robots in like I've ever seen. Anyway, what's going on, guys? For L9392 coming back to you with another exciting episode of Xenoblade Chronicles. In the last video, we journeyed up to Tepper Cave, got the ether cylinders, but in our absence, Mechon invaded Colony 9 and began their assault. We met up with Dunban, who tried his best to fight off the Mechon using the Monado, but it proved too much for him. As such, Shulk now wields the Monado. Like everyone who plays Super Smash Bros. Saw this coming. Anyway, in this episode, we're going to keep going. We're going to go forth and hopefully meet up with Fiora. But before we go, I recommend building up the party gauge as much as you can. It will help you so much.
It's over.
These Mechon do drop treasure chests, so if you want to get some items and experience from them, they really don't give all that much experience. So you know what? I'm just gonna fight you.
Thank you, Duncan. Looks like we managed to survive. Let's stay.
I don't really find it overly necessary to fight these guys, but I want to build up the party gauge as much as I can.
Gale Flash.
Alright, here we go. Flick break on these guys. Grind draw the aggro. Missed the timing. Alright. Alright, skip that guy. Slit edge.
You're a lifesaver.
Alright.
Just one more left. I want it.
Alright, I'm gonna call my allies to my side. Yeah, that's right, you resisted Dunban. You wanna come here, buddy, so I can kill you properly? You know what? He's obviously not gonna come here, so I'll just do that and kill him. Alright, I don't feel overly necessary to get these chests, but I want to get there as quickly as I can. Alright, there we got the battle started.
Don't drop your guard. This won't take long.
Alright.
Time for small fry.
Right, backslash.
Looks like we managed to survive.
Insta kill.
What a bunch of jokers.
Alright, I feel like I'll be good. Alright. Anyway, looks like we made it to the residential district. At last.
Whoa! It's massive! That Mechon, it has a face. That don't mean nothing. That's right. Not when we have the Monado.
We got a new opponent in our path. Metal Face. Uh-oh. Right away, you're gonna notice the Monado isn't doing anything to this guy. No matter what you do, Enchant will not work. Buster will not work. The only thing you can do at this point is just keep trying to build up the party gauge. Just keep going, and eventually he'll go to Last Resort.
The Monado! It's not working! Oi! What do you mean? How can that be? The Monado should cut through Mechon with ease. What is that light? Other Mechon don't have that. Could that light be why the Monado has no effect? Shoot! Right! Get down! Stay back! I'll take it from here. No! You can't take any more!
Everyone! Get away right now!
Fiora! What did I just... Fiora! Get back!
I won't let you hurt any more people. We will save Colony 9!
Fiora! Get out of here! Run!
You want more?
Fiora! I'll kill you!
And kill him we shall! Right away! Inflicting topple on Metal Face is the only way we can hurt him. And the only way we can inflict break is by doing a chain attack. We're all fired up. Let's get this done! Now, personally, this was where I decided I need to play this game for myself. Anyway, chain attack time!
Stream it! Dumbat!
Let's go. Dumbat has an art called Steel Strike, which inflicts topple.
Right. I know.
Follow up with another topple to extend the duration.
In your
And you know what? This guy needs to die!
Bring it on!
Backslash! And let's finish this off!
Get back here! No! Fiora.
Ah, the breeze feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
You're spending too much time with Ryan. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Hey. Have you been to see Dunban? Yeah. I just can't do it. You got more guts than me.
Not at all. It was him that consoled me.
Oh. I guess that's the type of guy he is.
Yeah. Even without the Monado, he's the strongest person I know.
Shulk, how are you holding up?
I'm fine, but you...
I will shed no tears.
Huh?
A year ago, I felt the same sense of deep loss that I do now.
The Battle of Sword Valley.
After that battle, many of my friends did not make it home. While I was being brought here on that stretcher, they were all I thought about. But I decided I would not cry. Everyone who died in that war had something they wanted to protect. Family, friends, loved ones, their home. So they fought to protect them. And we won. No matter how painful, no matter how hard, it's nothing to be sad about. I decided that there and then.
Dunban.
Shulk, Fiora would tell you the same thing. She wanted to protect us. Or rather, she wanted to protect you. And you're alive now, so I will not cry.
Okay.
Remember the gift of life that Fiora gave you, and treasure it.
I can't say that I understand, but I hope to, someday.
That is all I ask. Believe me, I'm always just trying to understand.
Treasure the gift of life that Fiora gave you. He's one of a kind, that Dunban.
I've made a decision.
Huh?
My purpose in life. I will pursue that faced Mekon.
Shulk.
They attacked our colony, killed Fiora. I will find that Mekon. Find it and destroy it. Destroy them all. What are you laughing at?
Sorry. It's just a bit weird. I never thought you'd be the one to say it.
So you agree?
Course, man. I'm just surprised you came out with it first.
You thought I'd try and talk you out of it. That's not what Fiora would want. That sound right?
Yeah. Something like that. I thought you'd give me a hard time.
In my head, there are two versions of me. One of them is saying that. It's telling me, listen to what Dunban said.
What about the other one?
It keeps shouting, make them pay. Destroy every single one of them. And it won't stop getting louder.
That doesn't sound like you. Sure it ain't my voice in there.
Might be. It's a bit of a loudmouth.
There you go then. So, when are we heading off?
Right now.
Perfect. Right then.
Yeah.
Look after yourselves, boys. As soon as this heals, I'll be right behind you. And then we will seize our destiny. Together.
It's all very well going after that metal-faced Mechon, but shouldn't we have some kind of plan?
How about checking out Colony 6?
Colony 6, the only other Homs colony left.
Colony 6 is on the way to Sword Valley, where there's supposed to be a Mechon base. If that's where they came from, maybe the people in Colony 6 saw something.
Good point. They might even know something about that metal-faced Mechon. So, we go past the Magmel ruins and up through Tephra Cave. Then we should arrive at the Bionist Knee.
Yeah, and if we can get to the knee, it ain't far to Colony 6, right?
Sounds like a plan. Let's head to Colony 6.
Looks like we have a new plan of action. With Fiora gone, looks like we're on a quest for revenge. We have a tutorial. Gem crafting is now available. You can make ether gems with the ether furnace in Colony 9. So, as much as I would really love to go on right now, I'm not going to. I'm actually, let me check the clock first because I kind of want it to be daytime. Yeah, I want it to be daytime. So, we were told that we can make ether gems now. So, how about we go to the Gem Man stall in the commercial district and have a chat with this guy. Hello there, young'un. I got something that might interest ya. Rather, something to tell ya. It's about this here ether furnace. When creatures die, they leave ether crystals behind, just like those crystals we were picking up for monsters in those silver chests. Everyone knows that, don't they? Ether particles in the body are, oops, that stuff's too complicated. Just remember the creatures drop ether crystals when they die. But I haven't got the best part yet. Are you ready? Don't be shocked. This furnace compresses ether crystals and removes impurities. You can use it to make ether gems. So now we actually figure out what those crystals are actually for. Kids these days, they don't know how amazing this thing is. Oh, trust me, I know how awesome this thing is. It will be your best friend for a long time. Maybe a little bit. They're great use for home or the defense, just put them in weapons or in armor with slots. So now we get to see what those slot equipments are. You can put the gems in it to get like stat buffs or immunities or resistances. Try to put gems in the weapon slots. That weapon of yours is doing fine. So right in back, he gives us a free strength up gem and an HP up gem, and they're all rank 2. So now we have used gems to strengthen up your equipment. So we have various qualities of gems. A gem is put into a piece of equipment that has a slot. The weapon takes that quality. Highlight an empty slot to change the equipment screen, press A, yada yada yada. I will go over those later. But first, I actually would like to go into some gem crafting because there's a lot to it that it gets a lot of getting used to. He says we don't need to pay him. We could never charge friends of the great hero Dunban. Well, good thing we're friends of Dunban, otherwise we'd be paying to do this. Alright, anyway, starting off. Look at these qualities. Okay, so how to create an ether gem. So we have to first select the crystals put in the furnace, and we have to so we can focus on a certain quality. When a certain quality sees 100%, an ether gem with that quality can be formed. Put the crystals and magic qualities in the furnace. I will go over all this. We have the shooter and the engineer. So the shooter will shoot several times during gem crafting. The result will depend on the abilities of the 2 party members, otherwise their affinity. So shield shooter ability is more likely to enter a fever state. Bright shooter ability, crafting with a strong flame will increase the quality. So you can switch around, okay, this is important. Gem qualities that exceed 100% will be gems. Qualities that do not exceed 100% will become cylinders. Cylinders will still have the quality of the rank that they were left at. So you can use them for mother crystals. So right here we have agility up and strength up. Another thing, agility is by far the most important stat in the entire game. I am not kidding. So yeah, these high level, this Carabao crystal and this lizard crystal have really high qualities because they were dropped by unique monsters. So I'm gonna try and build up an agility up if I can. So muscle up, strength up, agility up, strength up. Oh yeah, perfect. So let's go. Shulk and Ryan, they actually have stage 2 affinity, which is green. So if Ryan qualities grow stronger with a strong flame, but Shulk doesn't have a good flame. So it's best that you do Shulk and Ryan in that order. And now I bring you to
I'm
Tea
all
Time
over
with Shulk
that.
and Ryan.
Alrighty, to me. Woo. Alrighty, to me. Awesome. Alrighty, to me. Awesome. To you, to me. Alright, to you. There we go. Nice one. Finished.
Alright, so that's actually kind of funny. So we got a strength up cylinder, and then we also have an agility up 1 gem, which increases agility by 3. So not all that good, but still, I kind of want to do this for a little bit. So let's see what else we can make. Focus on a strength up gem. If I can get something that let's see. Can I make anything out of this? Like let's try this one. I won't dawdle on this for too long. You can't get gems out of quests like I got that quest before, so you can also press and hold A to speed it up. Alright, so we got another strength up cylinder. And we have a muscle up 1 gem, which increases physical defense by 7. So I recommend those for Ryan. But we have 2 cylinders. You know what that means? We can do this. I personally like doing this, having this situation, because then you can focus on that one quality without having to switch back and forth. So I'm gonna see if I can get it. Alright, we got a strength up 1 gem, which increases strength by 9. Perfect. And for that, we should get a few achievements. We have learning the craft. All right, so I'm gonna take a little bit to revise my. revise my equipment. I do have a lot of empty slots on these characters, like except for Ryan, all he has is light. All he has is light shoes for his other weapons. So, you can sort them by rank, which I recommend doing. So, I'll just put I'll put HP up on Ryan just so he can have a little more HP because I kind of have him drawing aggro. So if you'll excuse me, I am going to revise Shulk's equipment. I will meet you guys back here when I have equipped the gems. Alright, I have fully revised my equipment. I was able to fit all the gems I had on there. So I mainly focused on strength for the Monado so I can have better auto attack damage and arc strength. I also gave him all the muscle up gems I had just so I can make Shulk a little less squishy, if you know what I mean. I also gave him an agility up because I haven't gone over this yet. Agility that hits the slot. Oh, that's a great one. So, that's pretty much saying that agility is basically determined of you if you can hit the enemy. If your agility is significantly higher than your opponent, you will ultimately just end up having their attacks miss back to back. So, that really, really comes in handy. But before we head off to Tephra Cave, there are a few things that I would like to grab. A lot has changed now that the Mechon have attacked and Shulk now wields the Monado. So starting things off, I would like to talk to Cheryl right here, who has a kind of a long side quest. Please, you must listen. My son went missing years ago, and I think I know where he went. Do you now? Sounds like you've got a problem. Well, no crap. I found something that belonged to him. That's how I know he's gone. He's gone and he's never coming back. And worst of all, I don't even have his remains to return to the Bionis. Can you find his other effects? Okay, don't know. I'd like to know how far he went. You can count on me, old lady. Damn, Ryan. Is that so? Do I look like someone who makes jokes? I don't know. You say that and you say rhyme time all the time. It's nice to see there are still fine, upstanding youths in the world. You remind me of my son. My son said he was aiming to reach the Bionis head. Holy crap, that's a long journey. Silly boy. I don't know how far I got, but I'd like if you could find his effects. So we have Mementos of a Lost Son. So we have to find 3 items that he took with him when he left for the Bionis head. This is like, oh, this is gonna be a long quest. I guarantee it. So we'll have to find those. Those will be easily found throughout our journey, so yeah, there's that. Also, I would like to point out that there is a certain side quest that I did not accept before. There is a reason I did that. First I'm like, oh, I totally forgot I did this, but then I realized, oh, there's actually another part to this side quest because of camera. Alright, so we talked to Giorgo? Ugh, it tastes awful. This rate, my curry ain't gonna be famous. It's gonna be infamous. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it doesn't sound good at all. It's life or death, mate. My curry's key ingredient is dance apples that give it the flavor. But my supplies almost run out. Problem is, I'm too busy here to go and get any. But you can't stop making it. I'd die if I couldn't eat your curry. You say that while facing away from it. Good job, Ryan. Plus, you don't charge extra for a bigger helping. You really like my curry? Well, thanks, mate. So, you don't mind helping me out, I'll make it worth your while. Alright, so we have a curry conundrum, sorry. We have to collect 5 dance apples from Colony 9. 5 of them. I don't think I don't have that many. I wonder if he trades his own item. That'd actually be really funny. So we have tough white wooden rock spelling salts. Start. Whoa. I don't have that collectible item. I want it. I really want it because I want to fill in the Collectopedia before I leave. I will trade you a Rabbit-Diode. Alright, speaking of the Collectopedia, I will, like I said, I will try my best to fill it in before I leave for Tephra Cave the next time. So, I'm just gonna trade with a bunch of random NPCs, see if they can have any items I don't have, and if I find the dance apples, then I might as well just trade for them in your strong dandelion. You're useless to me, Marsha! Oh, that was mean. I'm a mean person! I don't try to be mean. What do you have for me, Sonia? Oh, God. Arachno Silk. Ooh, Arachno Silk, I believe that will be friend number 10. I guess that's 10 named NPCs already. So, I'm gonna go out hunting for those dance apples. They're random item orbs, so also if you are having trouble finding like a really specific item that is not spawning in any item orbs because the item orbs are semi-random, you can just save, reset your game from the home menu screen, and then all the item orbs will respawn. So, I'll meet you guys back here once I have all of them. Okay, it actually turns out I did a little research and I did end up finding a trade for them. Liliana right here in front of Deadman's house will trade these if you have 1-star affinity with Colony 9. So, yep, dance apples, I have 0 of them. Great. So trade with her. I'll just trade with her multiple times. I'll obviously have 1 extra for the Collectopedia. So I will meet you guys. I will meet you guys back at Gorigo once Georigo. Jeez, these NPCs have so many weird names that I can't pronounce correctly, and it's driving me nuts. Anyway, I'll meet you guys back at the guy who gave us the quest once I have all those +1 more for the Collectopedia. Hello, Gorgo. We got your dancing apples. You got them? Cheers, mate. The timing couldn't be better. I just now used up the very last of my dance apples. Wow, so really was perfect timing. And hang on, my camera's off a little bit. Anyway, this is a big help. Obviously, I'm glad everything worked out. Come here anytime for curry on the house. Awesome. Alright, and right away, he'll have another quest. This next quest cannot be accepted unless the colony has been attacked by the Mechon and Shulk now has the Minato. Must work harder. Keep focused. I'm in the zone. Can't slow down for a second. 1 plate for you, or maybe 5. And look, and what do we have here? Ark. Help me, Ark. Paola. What? What's wrong? You think I'm looking a bit funny? You think I'm working too hard? Ha! I mean, I'm feeling worn out lately. Times are a bit rough, but that doesn't matter. Not when I think of my cute little daughter. Overworked and underpaid. We have to convince Gorgo or consult with a relative. There are 2 options for this quest based on that vision we just had. However, the happier option, which I will always go for, is definitely go consult with a relative. As he said, he has a sweet little daughter, and her name was uttered in the vision, Paola. And wait, what? What? Okay. So Paola is right over here.
Come and see.
What? Daddy's working himself to death? I told him to be careful. I don't want him to die. So please save my daddy. I don't have a mummy, so I can't lose my daddy as well. He used to give him a shoulder massage every evening. He said I was so good at it. I bet that's why he gets tired now. He should at least go home and sleep once in a while. What he never does is just work, work, work. All day, every day. It's okay, though. I have a plan. I'll pretend I fainted, and you can call Daddy to help me. I'll look more convincing if I eat a few insanity meds. Could you go into Tefra Cave and get 3? Ah! I traded one of them! I traded one of them to get the dance apples, and I totally forgot I needed those for a quest! Oh, now I have to go find more! I'm saving that quest for a later time. I'll be back once I figure out who trades these dang things, if anybody does. Well, that's just great! I just found out that the only trade for the Insanity Mints requires 4-star affinity with Colony 9! I am not even close to that yet. So, in all honesty, looks like the only thing we really can do at this point is start heading out into Tefra Cave a little bit. It sucks because I really wanted to get that done. Well, at least I got to show gem crafting. But anyway, since Shulk and Reiner agreed affinity, I say we end this off with a heart-to-heart. Enduring friendships. Certainly seems fitting after what just happened. Every time we come here, it brings back memories. Same for you, right? Yep, we've been through a lot together, you and me. Oh yeah, you remember that time? You know, that one time? We had that big fight. That's the one. It's easily the biggest bust-up we've ever had. In all the years I've known you, nothing else has come close. It was bad, alright. I'm just glad we made up afterwards. You know, for such a big argument, I don't even remember what it was about. We were really young. It was probably just some silly kid thing. You're probably right. Hey Shulk, do you ever think about it? Without me bringing it up, I mean. Of course. I think about it sometimes. If we never had that argument, I don't think we'd be friends right now. That's just what I'm thinking. We must have said some pretty harsh things to each other, but it was worth it, right? It's why we're such good mates now. Yeah, it was definitely worth it. You know, it's funny how we think alike sometimes. I figured you were still angry. Nah, not anymore. But you did get on my nerves a bit back then. You were just too clever, man. It got under my skin. And I thought you were just this big, dumb brute. Hey, I guess that's what we were arguing about. Yeah, that sounds about right. After all the fighting, we came out stronger. And we learned about each other. You know, I don't say this enough. Thanks, Ryan. I couldn't ask for a better friend. No problem, Shulk. I remember, you don't have to hold back. You can call me a big dumb brute anytime you like. I'll take it on the chin. That's really touching right there. And they're behind a tree. Oh, that one always gets me. Now, I did say we were gonna end things off there, but I lied! Why is it that I'm jumping off this cliff into the water? Well, it turns out that on my last playthrough, I accidentally discovered something that was here. If we change the clock specifically to 5 a.m. and we look and we start swimming up to the shore, there's Too Late Flammy, but that's not... Aha! Check it out! The Enchanting Grenade! Level 13. Before I fight that, I'm gonna take these out just so I can be a little bit of a dick.
I'm really feeling it.
I'm really feeling it!
Get stuck in. I'm feeling
Right.
it. One left.
Right.
Come on, we can do it. We can definitely do this.
Right.
Piece of cake.
And let's take this on. Now, this thing is level 13 and I am level 12. This thing will definitely be a challenge. If an enemy is even one level higher than you, be ready for a fight. Alright, with the Illinois names going, Insane Screech. Moving top left line, that'd be great. Alright. Slit Edge. Alright, I'm inflicted with Bind right now. That means I cannot move. Go for a backslash. Alright, oh, Kick Rush. heal you up, Ryan, just because.
I'm powering.
Alright, go for another slit edge, lower physical defense. I'm just gonna go for a Manana Buster. Snipe shot, uh-oh. Daze, we better snap him out of it.
Guarding, slit edge.
Alright, you do that,
I'm
Ryan.
really feeling it.
I'm really feeling it!
Get stuck in.
Alright, good thing I've got this because Ryan probably will not survive the next 10.
Yeah, that's it. Everyone,
Alright,
let's go.
restore Ryan's HP a little bit. Can you draw the egg?
Go
Bro.
Not gonna make it.
That did not go as well as I even thought it would. This will give me a chance to talk about this. The leader's incapacitated will return to the previous landmark. When your leader's HP reaches 0, the leader falls from too great a height, the party will become incapacitated. You will be returned to the last landmark you visited. So keep an eye on the party gauge and change your equipment often, and also check the level between the monster and yourself. And we got the achievement Comanche up, which means everyone died at the same time. I honestly thought we could make it, but coming up there will actually be something that we get that'll make fighting unique monsters a little less of a pain. Yeah, I didn't say easier this time. Anyway, I think this is a good spot to end things off right here. You got to see me. You got my butt kicked. I got my butt kicked by a unique monster. Fought off that metal-faced Mechon, and now we're on a journey of vengeance to destroy that thing and find Fiora. That's killer. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, that's all I got. If I find those Insanity Men's off screen, I will definitely show it. So, anyway, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we're going to be delving into Tefra Cave, going as deep as we can, and hopefully arriving at the Bionis Knee. With that, I'm Frelly392, signing off. See you guys next time. And don't you worry, Enchanting Grim.